Come and get it.
Wednesday, July 10th on Comedy Central.
All right, Beavis, I have another idea. What is it? I don't know.
New Beavis.
I have broccolini in my bunghole.
New Butthead.
Now it's party time.
America's dumb best friends.
Empty your minds of all thought.
What?
Are back.
That cloud looks like a butt. Yeah, it's a butt in the sky. Let the games begin.
New Beavis and Butthead. Wednesday, July 10th at 10 on Comedy Central.
Chicks, here we come.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Conspiracy Podcast.
What up? Back again.
Guess
who's back?
We're now in July.
Back again.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus
Keeps
Christ.
going and going and going. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope you guys are listening to our entire catalog over and over
again.
Yeah.
You know what? I hope you're telling everyone you've ever met to listen to all of our catalog.
I like that.
Please.
Yeah.
You better be.
Just put it on like a spare computer and just let it run.
Just let it
Get
rip.
the ads going. Get the ads going. And just cycle through. Yeah. No big deal. Get a VPN. Get a couple things going. You know. Tonight we have an episode and it's called the Hollow Earth Conspiracy.
Here we go with the
This
Earth.
is
Earth again.
Flat, hollow.
and we're just gonna kick it off. Yeah, we don't need to do fucking a whole rigmarole. Yeah,
No, it's fine.
We don't need to do the sponsors. We don't need the.
We're all scientists here.
Yeah. The Hollow Earth Conspiracy is one of the most enduring myths in modern folklore. It suggests that beneath the Earth lies a vast, unexplored world, complete with its own ecosystem, civilization, and even advanced technology.
Yes, I have heard about this, yes.
This idea, while widely discredited by the scientific community,
Trust the science.
who cares about the scientific community? That's not why we're here.
We're a conspiracy podcast, okay? We don't
We
care
are
about
the science.
We don't care about science here.
It continues to capture the imagination of many, but the problem is why does it continue to persist? That's the issue. And that's why we're doing the episode is why does it continue?
And also
centuries.
what are they basing this off of?
Yeah. Perhaps it's the allure of the unknown, the thrill of adventure, or the human tendency to believe in hidden truths and grand mysteries.
I mean, that sounds like the selling card for like an adventure series. You're like, ooh.
Yeah. But what we're going to do is we're going to explore some of the main theories.
Yeah, you just said that twice.
Yeah, we're going to...
Some of the main theories,
The main ones, though.
But we're going to explore the main theories in this whole conspiracy, and then at the end, Sean will do a scientific dissertation about what is actually happening in the core. Yeah?
Fuck yeah.
All right. And you probably have seen this a lot in movies, books, Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
All this sort of thing. It persists. You got to give it to the theory. Like it continues to be a thing where it's a story of, let's just drill down into the middle of the earth and then there's a fucking dinosaur there.
Like he's like alive and he's like chilling.
Thing.
And he's on his iPhone.
Yeah, exactly. So the concept of a hollow earth can be traced back to ancient civilizations. Various cultures have myths and legends about underground realms. For instance, the Greek mythology tells of Hades, the underworld ruled by the god of the same name. In Norse mythology, there's a Svalahithium, which is the land of the dark elves, and it's located beneath the earth crust. These myths suggest that the idea of hidden worlds beneath our feet is deep-seated, and it's part of the human culture.
Yeah, even like hell. It's like, oh,
That's right. Yeah.
Under.
Yeah.
Like,
Down. It's down.
Yeah, it's down.
It's down.
Beneath us.
Heaven is up. You know,
Yep,
in the skies or the.
Maybe you think it's just like their way of like looking down on like people they like deem like shitty. Scum.
Look down on them.
Beneath me.
Yeah.
So aside from ancient stories, etc., the main hollow earth theory emerged in the 17th century, and it was from a guy named Edmond Halley, the English astronomer best known for Halley's Comet. I know, I'm struggling.
Astronomer.
Right? Yeah.
Astronomy. Pastromany.
Get a pastrami sandwich.
Pastromany.
So he proposed in 1692. Now, he's the guy who figured out Halley's Comet. You've heard of Halley's Comet.
Yeah, it's the one that like it comes around every
right. So he's got some science backing.
Okay.
Guy's legit.
Although it could have been an accident.
He's like, I fucking seen that shit.
I swear it's the same
Fuck
one.
is that?
I swear.
Trust me.
But this guy is like famous now because his name is forever in
Yeah,
our
synonymous with- yeah.
yeah, exactly. So, but he proposed in 1692 that the Earth might consist of a hollow shell about 500 miles thick, with two inner concentric shells and an innermost core. Halley's hypothesis was an attempt to explain anomalous compass readings and the auroras. So the
Aurora Borealis. Yeah, the weird
Borealis,
like
yes, exactly.
magnetic fucking shit.
So he believed that that those were caused by luminous gases that were escaping from Earth. So he proposed that there was an empty void.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say like the gas, like it's all like the collective farts of like the underground society.
You're not
like-
wrong. You're not wrong. Really. Yeah, you're not wrong. In the 19th century, there was somebody by the name of John Cleve Sims Jr., an American Army officer, and he became one of the most ardent proponents of the hollow Earth theory. He proposed that the Earth was hollow and habitable within, with large openings at the North and South poles. So he basically was saying, you go to the North Pole and there's a fucking
like a
hole
hole.
in the ground, you jump in.
I have heard a lot of those theories that like that's why they won't let you go to the poles.
That's right.
Because there's like
That's right.
massive
Holes.
craters
Yeah.
like, that'll lead to.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. He even petitioned Congress for funding to mount an expedition to find the entrances.
Oh, dude! Imagine if you fucking randomly happened upon like some shit like that. Like, do we go in? What do we do?
Unfortunately, his request was denied by
course it
Congress.
was.
Of course.
Now, can you imagine you're sitting at Congress and this guy comes in? Check it out.
Let's
Check it out.
listen to the
Check
presentation.
it out. I want to go north or south.
You decide.
Yeah,
You
whatever
decide.
money I got. This is the thing. But there's a hole, and I want to jump in the hole.
And see where it leads. They're like,
No.
the fuck out of here,
No, I know.
sir.
So, I mean, no wonder they didn't really approve that. You know.
Yeah, but it wasn't egregious enough of spending.
That's right. So, despite his denial at Congress, the theory garnered attention, and it kind of took a mind of its own. You know, and
Classic.
and the fact that it was denied, meaning, like, you couldn't deny that it exists because he wasn't allowed to go.
Yeah, so you never know.
So then it
Yes.
starts becoming
So
like
then-
this
then
like
they're like-
legend
There you
thing.
they denied it because they
That's
knew it's
right.
true.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
They
So-
already
Area
found it.
54 style or
54.
54,
I
yeah.
like that one.
Area 54.
That's a little soundbite for you.
Area 51.
I think it's Studio 54.
Yeah, there you go.
And Area 51. Jorge's just in the club. Always in the club. Yeah, he's in the club. So here are a few stories about hollow Earth theory. One of the most intriguing stories is that of Admiral Richard Byrd, and he was a dedicated American naval officer, a pioneering aviator. Byrd is often cited by hollow Earth enthusiasts because of his alleged diary entries describing a flight that he took over the North Pole in 1947. And in it, claimed to have encountered a lush, warm region inhabited by a technologically advanced civilization
Oh, here we go.
inside of the Earth.
How did he like fly into it?
This is from his diaries. But even more intriguing, he claimed to have been in contact by a representative of an advanced race living inside of the Earth. These beings supposedly
Sold.
warned him.
Yeah, like I'm interested. It's true.
These beings supposedly warned him about humanity's use and development of nuclear weapons.
Wow.
While these claims are widely regarded as fictional, they add an element of sci-fi and drama to
I know
this
it's like maybe it was like
story.
I just so happened to drink some ayahuasca.
Keep in mind,
I don't know. It was an accident.
so keep in mind this flight that he did was 1947. So in 45, that's when we dropped the first bombs. You know, Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
I think it would have been more if it was like in like 42 or something.
yeah.
And then
Then
it
it
was
would
like,
have been
don't
better.
make nukes, and there were people like,
so
wait, what?
the
Yeah.
theory is that there are we can't call them aliens because they're from Earth. What do you call them?
I mean, there's a theory that
Well, they're aliens living
no,
in
no.
Earth.
no, there's
no,
there's,
aliens are outside.
There's a theory that humans are the aliens.
Ooh.
Oh, dude,
I like
yeah,
that.
you really
I
want
like
to go
that.
deep.
I like that one, actually.
You really want to go deep. That like
I like
we in the
We're not from
beginning
here.
weren't from here. So
like
maybe
that. I
so maybe
like
this race
that.
like went underground
Yeah.
when like
Yeah.
we like came here on a conquest. So like this is our shit, bitch.
So okay, so they're not aliens. They're just some advanced.
They're Earthians.
Earthians,
Earthians.
advanced,
Earth-
advanced
what do you call
civilization.
Oh, Earthlings.
oh yeah,
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 they're-
but then what
yeah.
are we? Or what is everybody
Oh,
else?
no.
usurpers.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to this.
Listen,
Yeah.
Jorge, this is it's above our pay grade here.
Yeah.
But
okay.
the story lacks credible evidence and is widely regarded as a hoax or a misinterpretation of his diaries. Nevertheless, it is the cornerstone of the Hollow Earth theory,
Okay.
which is that Admiral Byrd, a legitimate homie.
He was an admiral too. It's not like
You know
he
what I
was
mean?
like a fucking scrub.
This is very much like the Tic Tac.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, with Commander Favor.
yeah,
he's
'cause-
like
'cause-
super credible.
Yeah,
And he's like, dude, like, and he's like super sane and
Yeah.
lucid. Like, this is what happened.
Right.
Although to be fair, this is 1947, and all we have is his journals.
Yeah, so we actually had like footage from the planes.
Yeah.
For the Tic Tac.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
Tic Tac. So it was
Yeah.
like a little bit more. Not like he was like, trust me. I'm
Which
not
to this day, Eric still doesn't believe
Oh my
or
God.
credit, but he still thinks it's fake footage.
He's like, well, why isn't it in HD?
Why is it in black and white?
I know it's like it's like a thermal image, and they're going like the speed of sound.
I don't even remember what our summary was at the end of that.
Well, Eric was
Remember
like,
the UFOs ones?
Yeah, of course. Eric was like,
it?
well, I'm pretty sure it ended with me and Jorge in agreement,
yeah,
and Eric not in agreement.
yes, yes.
Well, I mean, it was like a drone.
Eric's like, it was a pelican.
It was a drone, and the sun was perfect. It was like a whole thing.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'm right.
go listen to that episode.
However, Hollow Earth theorists claim that there was an ulterior motive to find the entrance to the inner Earth. They point to Byrd's mysterious statements about an enchanted continent in the sky and a land beyond the pole
Wait, what?
as evidence of his discovery.
Continent in the sky. I thought it was under the earth.
We're
guy-
taking notes from his diary.
Yeah,
and
this-
it's all cryptic. I
Yeah,
mean,
homie
he's
was-
on peyote.
Homie was
Went
tripping balls.
Straight up
Yes.
Yeah,
Avatar
like-
style.
Yeah, like literally, it's like I plugged into the earth. Straight Avatar, man. Like
although-
fucking gravity and shit was awful.
Although mainstream historians and scientists dismiss these claims, they add another layer of intrigue to the Byrd legend and to the Hollow Earth legend, for that matter.
I mean, yeah, because it's now it's in the sky, it's underground, it's everywhere.
Yeah. Another story is called The Smoky God. It's a fascinating tale. It's the story of the Smoky God, a novel that was written by Willis George Emerson in 1908. The book purports to be the true account of a Norwegian sailor named Olaf Johnson, who, along with his father, supposedly sailed through an entrance to the Earth's interior at the North Pole.
Sick.
Inside, they discovered a paradise-like world illuminated by a central sun.
But my thing is like, why would you leave? If you like found this paradise, it's not
True.
like, look, let's go back to the North Pole,
no,
boys. I'm like, fuck that.
Okay,
Like,
no. But if Jorge and I go, we're like, we gotta bring Sean here.
Yeah, right.
We gotta tell Sean
You guys
all
would have
about
been like, tell him that fucking ship crashed.
So we're gonna come
We
back.
died.
We're gonna come back and we're gonna tell the population. Then we're gonna,
and then never go back.
I'd be like, all right, Eric, you go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stay here.
Boys like, I'm gonna keep it nice and cool. I'm gonna claim this little land for us. I'm gonna
So
keep up
additionally-
diplomatic relations with the people. You go.
Additionally, this is what they said. They found an inhabited race of giants with advanced tech
Oh, like the
and
Nephilim?
knowledge.
Kind of like the Nephilim. You ever heard like the Nephilim theory?
No, no. What is that?
The Nephilim is which is probably another thing we should do. Is like this
Giants.
ancient race of like,
Oh, okay.
like ancient race of like giants. Yeah.
Sold.
Let's
do that
Believe it.
There's lots of evidence.
I mean, we're going on the diaries of a fucking LSD addict over here. Like, Jesus
True.
Christ.
So yeah, okay. So giants in a paradise like. I
Well,
don't really
they're
get
like
the
super-
illuminated
they're super-
sun.
they're
How is
super-
there a sun within?
Maybe they like
Yeah,
built
that's a good
one.
point.
They're advanced.
Maybe
they built an artificial sun.
Maybe they mistook the core
the core itself is like
as
the
a sun.
but it's like that below. So maybe like they
Well,
like
if it's a
invert
core,
gravity.
like how the fuck anybody surviving down there?
That's a lot of. And how is it like paradise? It seems like it would be like
horrible.
like the Amazon.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like hell.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the worst.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a little hot. Just a smidge. But maybe they're not like so far down. Maybe it's like at a comfortable
Halfway.
layer. Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
like halfway. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, sense.
Somewhat.
Some sense, couple sense.
So the Smoky God remains a classic in Hollow Earth literature, and it blends adventure and utopian fantasy. And it's one of the ones that
It's like a good book.
No,
Yeah.
it's one of
Good
the ones.
fiction.
It's a
A
good book.
good,
It's the
fiction
one that
book.
inspired Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Okay.
You know the story of where they go and they find like dinosaurs. That's where they went.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
like a utopia, and there's so much foliage and fucking plant life everywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So this perfect setup
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, exactly.
No sunlight, no water, no.
I know, right? Everything that plants great.
Yes.
So this is my favorite one.
What?
It's called the.
I just read it. Sorry.
Yeah, it's called the Nazis in the Hollow. That's my absolute favorite.
After fleeing to Argentina,
You know what?
they went to the center
You
of
know
the
what I
earth.
love about the Nazis is they're so perfectly bad guys.
Oh, like they're the
Yeah.
ultimate bad
They're
guy.
the ultimate bad guys. So like, there's even movies and books about how they went to the far side of the moon.
Oh, dude, there's
And then
crazy
they-
shit.
yeah,
Like
like-
they made like
yeah.
submarine spaceships and shit.
Totally,
Like they're
yeah.
fucking like
Time
they're
warps,
The ultimate
the Holy
bad guy.
Grail.
I know,
Fucking
everything.
everything is Nazis. Like the Nazis, because they were such.
It's such
they
an
were
easy
the bad
scapegoat.
guys.
It's such
Yeah.
an easy
They were the
scapegoat.
bad guys.
It was
Yeah.
like, and then it's kind of like what the Russians became.
Yeah.
Like at later in time, they're like, "Ah, fucking the Russians did everything wrong."
So, a bizarre anecdote from the history of the Hollow Earth is the Nazi obsession with this theory. It is said that the Nazis believed in a hidden realm beneath the Earth's surface where the Aryan race had originated.
Oh my god.
Maybe that's why they're all so white. Because there's no sun.
Yeah.
It's like fucking like cave people.
Some reports suggest that Nazi expeditions were sent to various parts of the world. So, okay, let's unpack this a little bit. So, during the Third Reich's peak, apparently there were many expeditions that Hitler sent his Nazi crew on. Now, some say it was the Holy Grail, like he was searching for eternal
Yeah.
life, and some say it was to seek advanced technology.
Well, there's a lot. Like it seems
Right?
like the Germans were more than willing to like go after any kind of obscure
Anything.
thing.
Yes.
They were like,
Yes.
there's all this obscure shit. Like there's weird things that like they had discovered, like spaceships, and like
Oh,
they
yeah.
were like somehow
Tech,
get-
they
like,
were
this,
going to
like,
win the war
this
from
weird-
this.
Dude, they were
fucking
just like
thing.
on like if they would have been focused on like the
Yeah.
actual war, they probably would have won. But instead, they're like, nah.
There's also-
we gotta go find some other shit.
There's also that like searching for secret gold so
Oh,
that they
yeah.
could fund it. There's so many, and
Yeah.
one of those theories was that they sent the expeditions because they did send expeditions to Antarctica.
Yeah.
So there is that evidence, like they did send it, but what they sent it for, we don't know.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
like.
And so the theory is that they were investigating that the Earth was hollow.
Yeah, because I think at this time Hitler was like already like amphetamine out. And so he was just like, yeah, go here, yeah, and it's all like fucking crazy. They're like, okay,
So there's one super dark, deep theory is that that's where Hitler went.
to the fucking center of
To
the
the
earth.
core.
to the core.
That's where
To
he
hell.
Look to the core. He's like, this is where we came from.
So he knew the war was ending and he was going to lose, and so they found an escape hatch
To hell.
in
Yeah.
Antarctica.
An escape
into-
hatch. It's like
into,
it's like a slide.
the center
It
of-
like slides down.
That's
to
what
the
I've been
into the
picturing,
center of
honestly.
the
Like
earth.
some like rock slide that just like
He like,
takes you-
he like lands in like a gully. And it's like fucking
Now, but what's
beautiful.
strange about that is that means that he's still alive, living in the center of the Earth.
Yeah.
right now. Right now?
Right now? Well,
plotting his next takeover.
he's just waiting. He's waiting for Biden to
Fighting-
win.
I know. He is like running the DNC. He's like, trust me, Biden is the
I'm
one.
just waiting for Biden's second term.
I'm coming out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that one's wild. I love it though. I love it because
I feel like it can make a pretty solid like Indiana Jones
Right?
8.
Yeah.
like journey to Hitler's lair.
Another story is called The Hidden King of Argatha. And Argatha, also known as Argithi, is a legendary city said to be located within the center of the earth. According to various myths, Argatha is a utopian paradise ruled by a wise and benevolent leader known as the King of the World.
Wow, how original.
One anecdote tells of the French occultist Alexander Saint Ives de Alvideraille, sorry if I butchered that, who claimed to have received telepathic communications from the inhabitants of Argatha.
Yeah, we're good.
Saint Ives described Argatha as a highly advanced society with technology and spiritual knowledge far beyond our own.
These stories like Atlantis, but like
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
These stories have inspired numerous occultists and esoteric thinkers, adding a mystical dimension to the Hollow Earth mythos.
Yeah, then we can just check that one off
Yeah,
the
yeah,
list.
yeah. Let's move on.
Yeah. Nope.
Man,
not that one.
Drugs are powerful.
I know. It's like people say they don't fuck with your mind.
So then there's also another story of John Cleve Sims Jr., one of the most prominent proponents of the early Hollow Earth theory in the 19th century. Not only he was the guy who petitioned Congress to send him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So his theory, he wanted to explore the poles, but inspired a series of Hollow Earth clubs across the U.S. These clubs were dedicated to discussing and promoting those ideas. Sims even commissioned the construction of a hollow earth globe, which he depicted his vision of the earth interior. Although his theories were never proven, Sims' passion and dedication sparked the unique subculture.
Like it also seems like it's like a weird fucking hollow earth like MLM.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, like,
it's joining.
you got to get 2 more people to believe in hollow earth.
I guess it's
and
like
then
Sounds like straight up flat earther style. Like,
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
Right. We're not saying that.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just saying, like,
Not that there's anything wrong.
I might even be a believer.
I'm just saying, like, this passionate group of people.
Very passionate,
that's true.
hyper passionate.
Yeah.
With
So
like
much so that they
negative
leave us,
evidence.
They leave us very bad reviews.
Very
I
passionate.
know, like all of our 1 stars are from flat earth.
Fuck.
Maybe we should put out like an
Redo
apology
it?
letter.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the earth is flat, 100% flat.
We believe.
I know, we believe. Please revert your reviews to 5 stars.
So here are some, we'll call them geological anomalies that may support the argument of this, yeah?
Okay.
So obviously there's massive cave systems
Oh, 100%.
and subterranean rivers.
Oh, yeah.
If you were to go, what are those ground radars?
LiDAR?
Yeah, LiDARs. If you do LiDARs up, especially in the poles and whatever. And it's because it's places we've never explored.
Oh,
really.
of course.
Yeah.
And there's like, you got to think of like how many like massive underground aquifers and like all
Yeah.
this shit that's like happening in there. We
Yeah,
have no
that's
idea.
right. So there's hollow earth proponents. They cite geological anomalies as the evidence. One such example is the mysterious humming sound that's reported in various parts of the world, including New Mexico, Bristol, England, etc. There's a lot of these places where there's a humming, like the earth is humming.
This is vibrating. But how did but like it's so funny how they're like, well, that's hollow earth, duh. Like how do they just attribute something that they can't explain that it has to be hollow earth?
Yeah.
It just you can't take something you don't know what it is and just make it mean something else.
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
work that
Great
way.
lesson in the pyramids, by the way.
Why?
What?
You can't take something that you don't know and fill it in with a gap.
Here we go.
No, I'm
just,
We know.
no,
Okay.
see, no, I'm
We don't have to talk about it.
no, it'd be different. It's different. I'm using like logic to try to dictate like, okay, well, it can't be done, so there has to be another way that it was done. And it's also the pyramids were built. They exist. This humming doesn't mean that there's a fucking civilization underneath them. Like we don't. There's no evidence of the civilization. The pyramids are there.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
fucking tangible.
Yeah, I mean, tit for
Damn, I fucking could have felt that coming. Goddamn.
tit for tat, man. So some enthusiasts speculate that these sounds are produced by the advanced civilizations that are underneath.
You think they couldn't make like a fucking like non-sound generating
silencer?
machine? I
Yeah.
know, right? Like they're so advanced, but like fuck.
So
Can't they bring the hum down?
So the idea is that say we have like major machinery, and they're an advanced civilization,
They're like
and-
generators and
Yes,
shit. They're
exactly.
like fucking,
So the idea is that hum is being created in the earth the machines in the Earth, whatever they're doing down there, it's
Zion.
humming. Yeah, fucking Neo's
I
down
know.
there.
Yeah. Literally, like little Zion.
Fucking having fucking cloth sex down there. Fucking
Fucking rags. It's like, man, they are like really
God
shantily
damn.
dressed down there.
probably the best sex he ever had was down in Zion.
Oh, for
I mean,
sure.
let's be honest. Remember the rave?
Oh,
yeah. Hell yeah.
Everyone's like naked and like the fucking.
I just felt
That
like
was the hum.
Yeah.
That was the hum.
Yeah.
It was a rave. They're actually having a rave. They're like, what is that sound? It sounds like, is that fucking?
Yeah.
What is that?
Dude, I remember
It's like
watching.
clapping.
I remember
Cheeks?
watching. I remember watching that in the theater, and like when the rave sex scene was like kind of happened. I fucking swear to God, Blade was gonna come out. And it was gonna be a fucking like, it was like a crazy crossover movie. Fucking wild, dude! It was crazy.
That would be epic. Now that you say that, I'm like, that is a total Blade moment. Like he's like in the shadows.
Yes.
Just like watching.
Rain's coming down, and fucking blood and shit. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
Sorry. Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
That was like so much pop culture just crashed into each
Stuffed
other.
in. I can't wait for the new Blade movie, by the way.
I know, me too.
Marishal Ali, my man.
So similarly, there's also seismic events that occur.
Okay.
Okay.
Similarly,
Yeah, it really went on for a while. Similarly.
it's similarly.
Yeah, similarly.
There's seismic events.
Seismic anomalies. So, you know, you just
Now
imagine
you're making a little more sense.
you're in tremors, you know?
Yeah.
And you have the little thing and, you know,
Yeah, you're fucking.
getting wild and you can't figure out why is there seismic
Your
activity?
seismograph or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. That's the idea.
You know, because earthquakes happen.
Yeah, plates.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tectonic
Plates happen to be shifting.
we did
constantly.
learn this.
The Pangea.
Yeah.
Like the
even fucking-
supercontinent.
Even Helen Keller learned that. In
I know, in her fucking bachelor's degree.
tectonic
Tectonic
plates. Yeah. Anyways, you know.
She finger blasting
Oh
her
my
friend like an Anne's hand.
You had to wait till the next episode to finger blast.
I know. I don't want to drop too much bombs on that one.
So moving on, yeah, there's the psychological appeal of the hollow earth. The enduring popularity of the hollow earth theory can also be attributed to its psychological appeal, which is that the idea of a hidden world taps into the fundamental human desire for discovery, adventure, something that's undiscovered.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's an unknown, a place where anything's possible.
And it's always a utopia.
It's kind
It's
of
not like you go down there, it's like a shithole.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a utopia.
Always,
It's
yeah.
perfect. It's beautiful. It's peace.
Yeah.
It's like,
And
it's not
kind of-
like fucking, like, you know,
it's
like
kind of
Mad Max
where
down there.
It's a perfect location for your imagination.
It's under our feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hidden.
So
it's like Narnia.
Because we're never gonna I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we're ever gonna prove it wrong.
No.
Because we'll never prove it right or wrong.
Yeah, you know
it's
what I
like
mean?
it'll never be
So
proven
it's
at
kind
all.
of like having a story, and it can never be proved wrong in your lifetime.
So whoever
fuck it.
comes up with the best story.
Yeah, like fuck it, let's go.
I know the
Best
guy's like,
legend.
Yeah.
guys like
Yeah.
the Mist God.
Smoke God.
Yeah,
or
Smoke
whatever.
God. Yeah, whatever the fucking like making up new shit. We should make up our own shit. We should become like the president of the fucking Hollow Earth Club.
That one we can join. Yeah.
Dude, I'd be down.
Yeah.
I'd totally be down. And just go to like meetings and be like, just like,
Eric's gonna join the Freemasons, and
yes,
we're
me and
joining.
Jorge will join the
I'm
Hollow
still
Earth
waiting
Club.
for an invite. I never even got one. So
I know.
You should probably petition. You should probably email.
You have to like apply.
I think you need a sponsor.
Oh,
Well, we got that one fan that reached out.
Yeah, you should be like, hey, I'm really interested.
I was fishing for an invite, and I never.
Nothing.
I think you need to express
You
a
don't
little more
qualify, bro.
interest.
Really?
I think you
You
need to
know.
express a little more interest.
Why don't I qualify?
You might be too old.
Oh,
They're like, you're too late.
gross.
You're too late in life to like to join.
Like the draft.
I know, they're like, yeah, we don't need you anymore.
39.
Sounds like that
Cut
thing
off.
you sent me with the draft.
Another captivating tale is that of the fictional novel The Coming Race.
Exhilarating
Do it again. Do it again.
It's true. I hate those words.
What do you say?
I'm just laughing at captivating. I'm like,
Because it's just over
Yeah.
adjective.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Just
over
like try and
descriptor.
it's Caselli,
Yeah.
the silly cell word.
Yeah. It's where basically like you put in each. What I've started to do is put in each paragraph in ChatGPT as I want to talk about
fucking
that.
ChatGPT. Yeah, they come
So
up
I
with
do
these
one. I
stupid
say,
ass
hey.
words.
So what happened was like I want to talk about the coming race,
Oh, I see. And
then
it's
they,
like,
then they spit out the
ooh.
paragraph, And so then I piece out.
Another stupendous adventure tale.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. But we don't want anybody to know that. So.
Okay. So, now.
Edit.
Another tale is that of the fictional novel The Coming Race by Edward Bulwer Lytton, and it was published in 1871. The novel describes a subterranean world inhabited by a superior race called the Varolya, who possesses a powerful energy source called the Vril.
Okay.
This book, though fictional, has influenced many conspiracy theories, including inspiring the Nazi fascination. The notion of a hidden advanced civilization beneath the earth resonates with those who believe in lost knowledge and hidden truths.
And also, I think the Nazis were just they're so conceited. They're like, oh, there's got to be like, we're gods, so there's got to be some god tech that like we can have because we're destined for it.
You guys, everybody has heard of the Jules Verne novel, Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Yes.
It was published in 1864. It contributed significantly to the Hollow Earth mythology. Verne's imaginative narrative of an underground world filled with prehistoric creatures and vast caverns and captured the public's imagination. And it remains the cornerstone of the Hollow Earth theory.
I love it's like a guy just like writes a book and they're like, this is the Bible for us.
I mean, it's the everything with Hollow Earth.
Like this is
Journey
like
to the
they're
Center
like
of
citing
Jules
like
Verne.
the
I mean,
citing,
in my opinion, this book was the
is the theory.
it's the Lord of the Rings. It's the classic.
It is the one.
Yeah, like top 20 books of all time.
Oh, never read it.
I mean, as far as
Of all
fame,
time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As far
top
as
20,
fame,
maybe top 20, top 30,
yeah, sure.
maybe top 30. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's up there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Anyways, and it's all about
Journeying to the center of the earth. Let me guess. It's like a wild.
of which they made movies,
Yeah,
they
that-
made TV shows, etc. And in short, the story is an adventure, almost like a like you had said,
Narnia?
Indiana Jones
Oh.
kind of
Yeah,
guy.
kinda, yeah.
And he goes and it explores a cave, and then he goes down, and then he finds a fucking dinosaur civilization down in the center of the earth.
Yeah.
And just imagine humans, but 1,000,000 years ago.
Like hunter gatherer.
Yeah,
Fucking-
so they're all hairy, and they're like, "Ugh," yeah, and there are,
But they're advanced.
ancestors. No, not even.
Hella advanced.
No, there are ancestors of
Yeah.
humanoids, or so.
Like apes.
Yes, yeah, but what's the one after apes?
Fucking Cro-Magnon men.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There's a word for
Forgot
it where
the
it's
name.
they're on 2 feet, but they're all hairy and they don't speak English and they like
me off.
what
What's the
is it?
word?
It's like- yes.
I know what you're talking
It's,
about.
it's on the History Channel.
Yeah.
big time.
I know what it. I know. I'm gonna think of it in like 20 minutes.
Ask
And I'm
me.
gonna be like, blah.
Yeah. Anyway, so now some things that would counter these theories. Yeah.
Probably the biggest scientific reason why they believe that it's full of shit is because so the Earth's core is a giant molten ball of metal.
Metal. Really?
So it's rotating, and it's rotating, and that ball of metal creates the magnetic field, which keeps the sun from vaporizing us.
Okay, so it creates the atmosphere?
No, there's a magnetic field around the Earth.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there's the atmosphere, which
I
is
thought the atmosphere protects us.
no.
No?
So the atmosphere is what allows us to breathe and like live.
So it keeps the oxygen in.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So then there's a magnetic field around the Earth. And so obviously, the sun is a giant nuclear reaction.
Yeah.
It's literally just a giant ball of radiation.
And it's hot.
Yeah. it's like
hot.
it's like
hot.
3,000.
Just come to Florida and you'll know.
It's like 3,000 degrees Kelvin.
Yeah.
It's like it
I don't
just
even know who this guy is, but
what's Kelvin is
I
a
know, sure.
anyways. so the sun is a giant ball of radiation.
Okay.
And it's just shitting like if we didn't have this, and this magnetic field stops a lot of the radiation. It doesn't stop all of it, but it stops a lot of it. So if we didn't have that, it would just you would just instantly die. Like your body.
It's almost like a
It would be
like
as
a
if,
nuclear bomb
it'd be
goes
as
off
if,
on
it'd be
all
as
Earth.
if you're standing next to a nuclear explosion, but without like the blowback. It would just
Yeah.
your skin would just fall off, and you would just literally be irradiated to death.
Okay.
You would just instantly be radiation death.
And that
Tough go.
is there because of the core.
Yeah, because the core is it's a giant massive miles
I mean,
long
that sounds
ball of
almost crazier
ball
than
of metal?
fucking
I know,
dinosaurs.
right?
Well, that
kinda-
underneath
I'm
there's
starting
a
to think
ball
the Utopia,
moving and
like-
a metal. That sounds
Well, have you
wild.
Why is that wild? Have you ever heard of geothermal energy? No, have you ever heard of geothermal energy?
Yeah.
You can literally get like heat coming from the center of the earth
Okay.
to create energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is the heat coming from? Is it coming from their fucking advanced civilization's generators shitting off heat? No, it's coming from a giant
Homie's got a generator.
molten core, but it's also
Generator broke again, Fred.
like look at all of the you ever seen like the videos of like the fucking the volcanic eruptions happening at the bottom of the ocean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just shitting out fucking molten rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a giant pool of magma, which it's mostly metals, and then it's spinning, and
It's
that's
just so hot.
It just perpetuates itself. Like it's just so hot, and it's not cooling down. It just constantly, and it's spinning, it's rotating, and that creates a magnetic field,
Okay.
which then creates the magnetic field that protects us from dying by the sun.
Okay.
Because if we didn't have that otherwise, that's the only way they can possibly theorize how that magnetic field exists. Because if it's not there, we die.
Yeah. How do we know? Do you know how we know that it's there?
Yeah, I mean, I think they can. Obviously, you can test for magnetic fields. There's equipment that you can, and obviously you can generate a magnetic field and know that it exists.
Yeah.
Because we have that technology. So I think they probably just sent maybe probes or I don't know exactly how, but there is.
They had Bruce Willis and the drilling team from Armageddon. They're like,
100%.
Armageddon.
we need you to drill down 110,000 feet in 7 hours.
Dude, that movie is so insane.
Yeah,
They're
I
like
love
Tanner, like we have 3 months to make you astronauts
Yeah.
and shit you out on a fucking asteroid to like place nuclear
Going
fucking
12 million miles an hour.
exactly. It's like fucking insane. It's like literally it's the speed of light. You need to land on it
Yeah.
and drill. Great movie.
That was a good
I would
movie.
Dude.
I rewatch it all the time.
It is.
Yeah.
It's weirdly.
You're not to be a dad.
It's also like reminds me of how bad of an actor Ben Affleck is.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
See, that's probably why the biggest proponent.
Yeah.
And obviously, geothermal energy is real. There is immense amounts of heat that are coming from underground.
So what are the odds that there are like dinosaurs down there?
Zero.
Yeah, I was gonna say zero, less than zero.
Less than zero.
So what it? Okay. So hear me out.
I think
So-
I think the odds of there being an advanced civilization are higher than there being dinosaurs down there.
True.
So the North Pole hole.
I'm intrigued by that.
Yeah.
I am intrigued
So
by
you,
that.
you think something might be?
I think it's possible.
Yeah.
And
Something like what?
well, because
So you know, okay.
I was gonna say there's a reason why you can't go there.
Okay.
What that reason is?
Like if we raise money, if we got our listeners and we said, "Hey, we're all going to the North Pole, and we're gonna do our own invest."
Send me a PayPal.
Yeah,
So we can
and we
raise
raised,
money.
We raised, I don't know, $100,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What would it take for us three to go there? I don't know.
No.
$100,000, $200,000. Yeah,
Maybe, but you
Probably.
can't. You're not. You're actually not.
We're not allowed to.
Not allowed to. It's a
You can't fly there? Like it's like a no-fly zone?
no-
You can
zone.
fly up to a certain point, but then you stop, and it's like a treaty with like all the nations on Earth.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so that's a.
So you get like shot down
that's-
or what the fuck?
It's
okay. You want me to do the anti-conspiracy on it?
well, I was gonna.
The
Say,
anti-conspiracy is that it's too dangerous,
yeah.
Okay.
and so that it's just like 80.
It's just like a known thing, like pilots know or
The theory is that
nations know. Like you
literally, like 80% of people die.
Yeah,
So
because
they're like,
it's a
just don't do it anymore.
Imagine a barren wasteland of ice, and it's like negative 40 degrees
Yeah.
or negative 50 degrees, and it's a barren wasteland. There's no food. Like you can't kill a polar bear; it'll just kill you.
Yeah. So eventually, the governments
Yeah,
were
but
like,
if
just
I
don't
wanted
go
to,
there.
I'm not allowed to.
Yeah, but it's not like a free land. It's not like freedom.
Yeah, but it's up to me. Like I don't care if I die.
what I'm saying.
I want to go.
I think they have naval ships and
not
Coast Guard
Texas.
ships that are like just like randomly patrolling. If they caught you, they'd be like, "The fuck out of here."
Shoot you down.
Well, see, there's a weird. That's part of the theory.
So it's not like a Bermuda Triangle thing, like where you
No.
like
No.
you can go.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
It's not like
No,
that.
because also that water is owned by different countries. Like that.
So bottom
airspace.
line, they shoot you down.
Bermuda Triangle is. I mean, in Antarctica and the North Pole.
Otherwise,
is-
they would
is-
do it.
Is a
I don't know.
Otherwise, people would do it.
I mean, who would do that?
So
I mean,
is this an
fucking-
idea? Is it maybe a vacay next
That's
year?
what I'm saying.
If we get enough
If you
Patreons,
guys,
maybe we
if you
like
guys want to join
North
Patreon,
Dang.
send us
Fund-
the GoFundMe.
fund this. Yeah,
So let me ask you a
GoFundMe.
question. Let me ask you a question. If I came to you and I said, "Hey, I got it all paid for," all paid for,
Yeah.
100%, 3 weeks. I need 3
Well,
weeks of your life.
I need
would
to
see-
know
I
if
would
we're
need
gonna
more-
get
I
shot
need more
down.
data. I need more information before I said yes.
So 3 weeks of your life.
I would need more information.
Yeah.
I would need to know like
He's out.
how the food.
He's out. Jorge. I don't need this. I don't need a questionnaire. I don't need a skeptic.
I need a yes man.
Guy
Yes
in.
or no?
I need a guy
I don't
in.
care about your kids.
Yeah.
Your
Would you
job.
go?
Your life.
I mean,
I mean, I would give you all the info. We would go with the guy. We would go with the fucking.
But who would be the guy?
It'd be like Crocodile Hunter's kid.
Who's the guy that fucking knows? Like, trust me. Like, I haven't been there, but like, I've done a lot of research.
Would you go?
I mean,
I
you
probably
know,
wouldn't, bro.
Yeah.
It's just I got too much to live for.
Yeah.
If I didn't have kids and like,
I need
I'd be
more
like, fuck
info.
yeah.
I need more info.
I knew. It's like, I'm gonna need to see the prospectus on this.
Like a PowerPoint?
Yeah,
What
he's
do you
gonna
need?
Yeah, you need to put together
That
a
you won't
presentation.
die. You need to know that you won't die.
that he's gonna have food stuff.
Well, he just said like
I'm gonna
negative
get
40.
you food, man.
Huh?
I'm gonna get you food. Don't
So we
worry
got
about
food on the
Yeah,
plane.
your food. That's
got-
what you're worried about is food.
Yes, you're in a barren wasteland.
I'm more worried about the pilot and the fucking blizzard storm that we gotta.
No,
fly
because
into.
I think we could get there, but like, it's surviving while you're there and then getting out.
I see.
Yeah.
Because like, what
There's
happens?
this
Like,
guy,
what happens?
actually.
We go there and it's like, there's nothing.
There's this guy I've seen on I've seen this guy on
Just hang out
TikTok.
for a little bit.
He lives in the north, either north or south pole. I don't even know which one, but like one of these places where it like gets like what you were saying, negative 40 and all that. So he puts his videos on TikTok where you can
Yeah.
see, and he sometimes will go out and like just kind of walk around.
Yeah.
It's pretty scary, like fucking just white
Yeah, it's-
everywhere
it's
you
like-
look, right?
Fucking winter is coming.
Yeah,
You know,
And, like,
I was invited one time to Patagonia. Patagonia is the southern tip of South America, and that's as close as you can get without really
Like,
fucking
without
Wow.
getting shot
Clearance.
down.
Yeah.
Without getting
Yeah.
shot down.
I was thinking about it. I don't know.
Look, if I was, if we
Little
were
bike
like,
trip, little bike trip of yours.
I'm not gonna bring my bike.
if we were like billionaires, I'd be
Bring a
like,
donkey.
fuck yeah, like, YOLO, let's ride.
Oh yeah.
But it's paid for.
Take the PJ.
Man, all right.
fly
Well,
over,
you know, if anybody's listening,
take a little peek.
I'd get like
If
I'd
anybody's
pay the
listening-
military to take me. Like,
if
ooh.
anybody's
yeah.
listening, these fucking jabronis,
You guys want to join
jabronis don't want
Eric?
to go to the polls. But if anybody else wants to go to the polls with me,
But Eric can't pay for it yet.
Yeah, we need
need a
some
little time.
sponsors. We need some sponsors.
No, but one of the things that's interesting is that people think that you can't go there, and that's part of the flat Earth theory is that
Yeah.
there's the ice wall.
Yeah, that's right.
But
Oh,
then,
yeah.
like, one thing I just thought of is like the negative against that theory is that if you were at the equator and you just keep going, you would just eventually get back to the same spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's without hitting any ice walls.
Yeah.
Right.
No offense.
They
I'm
watch,
saying.
no, these guys have watched Game of Thrones way too
No
much. with
offense.
The fucking wall and shit.
Yeah, like sure. There's probably walls of ice there, totes. It's a fucking. That's all there is there. It's the only thing that exists there.
You know what I want to do is
Like
I want
penguins
to
and
go.
shit. Yeah.
I want to go to the North Pole and just like make a fire and cook a steak on a stick over the fire.
And then be out.
And
Like
be
just
out.
come out.
Then like
Yeah.
helicopter me out. Let's ride. Like,
Doesn't that sound rad?
that
Drink a
does sound
beer,
pretty
Yeah.
cool. That does
drink
sound
a
pretty
beer
sick.
and just fucking. with
I
the-
go ice fishing.
Yeah.
penguins and shit.
Go ice fishing.
Yeah.
All right, maybe
Negative
maybe,
40.
I got
but-
dreams, guys.
yes,
I got
I'm in.
dreams.
I'm in.
I
Yeah.
got dreams. Yeah, I gotta sell the dream. I gotta work,
Sell the
I gotta
truth.
work on my PowerPoint.
Yeah, like first of all, like the first slide is like steak. Like
How do I even get the steak there?
ice
though?
cold brewskis. Fucking ice cold.
Trust me, it's
Like,
freezing.
like,
We have
literally-
to melt them.
Like literally get the melt with a pot to melt the brewskis.
All right, so Hollow Earth. Let's go back. We gotta get back.
Okay, so
Yeah,
where were we? We were at this.
No, I mean we're done.
we're already past that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's a bunch of pop culture movies. I mean, the new Godzilla versus Kong. The whole
Oh yeah, there was
concept
like a whole
is
like underneath
under
world,
in
yeah.
the core. Stargate SG-1. There's a whole thing in there.
But that
Doctor
wasn't
Who.
like. But it wasn't like a whole world. It was just like Stargate.
I know. You know what I mean?
And that would, like,
But
send them to
I'm just
other
saying
Stargates.
it's like it's become part of our culture is that there's something in Earth that's not a metal ball spinning and murdering us.
Stargate SG-1 was terrible. Example.
I don't know.
It's great.
Sorry,
Great
I know.
movie.
I'm just saying.
Great show.
Also, in the game Minecraft, I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Yeah.
You can
Never played
actually
it, though.
go into and create worlds.
But you create it.
You create it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not like you go in there.
The
it's like
point
an
being
Easter
is that
egg.
it's in our culture. It's in our
It's true.
it's
It's
in
true.
our world. And I don't know, like where are you?
Wow, that should
Where
be
you
the,
at?
that should be the tagline. Hollow Earth. It's in our world.
Or new world.
Part of our culture.
It is the world.
We're gonna go with Jorge first.
Yeah, we're gonna
Hollow
Jorge.
Earth.
Hollow Jorge.
I was trying to keep an open mind throughout the whole thing, man.
yeah.
You know,
When
like,
did we lose
Like
you?
even with when we did the flat Earth episode, like there was some stuff. I'm like, okay,
That's
like,
weird.
I'm
The
like,
whole-
yeah, that's weird.
the whole telescope. No, the
Oh,
remember
the,
boat. You get on a
Oh, the
rowboat?
6 mile thing.
Yeah, you get on a rowboat and you put a fucking telescope in.
Yeah,
I can't see you.
that was so funny. That was like one of our most like commented videos.
Totally.
Yeah.
When we
Yeah.
put that out there,
A
but
million views.
million views. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wasn't our most viewed though.
Yeah, true.
The random picture of the plane flying and fucking over is like in Egypt was like the fucking
We got-
and it was like flagged because it was like false information.
Yeah. I'm like, bro.
So I was trying to keep an open mind, but after all this, man, I just I can't get behind any of these theories. None of them. I'm going with the scientific theory of
So more Sean's side
So-
of
oh,
the,
yeah.
the,
I
the
actually-
metal ball spinning
Yeah,
at
you know,
millions
but-
of miles an hour.
I never
You
said
know
it was
what?
a
I
million
gotta-
miles an hour. You just fucking made that up. Like,
I have a customer that we do his marketing for, and
Yeah.
he's like, they're trying to they're trying to develop this or bring to market some new technology that goes down super deep, like the drill
yeah.
technology of like going down super deep and harnessing like the power and the heat of the
geothermal, baby.
Geothermal, exactly.
Is his name
So, like,
Bruce, is his name Bruce Willis?
Yes.
Sorry, keep going. Yeah, I hate to do that.
diamond tipped.
So I mean, whatever. I had to
how
do a little
far-
research on that and all
Yeah.
that shit, and so just kind of I don't know, whatever. Just based on that, based on what like Sean's saying, I kind of just leaning more towards the science.
Yeah.
I don't see any conspiracy theory here.
I
fitting.
actually
Remember in
I
the
thought of
50s
a
and
different-
60s that they would say, like, if you kept digging, you could get to China?
Yes.
That's not possible, right?
No,
No.
that's not
All right.
possible.
I'm glad we cleared that
That's
up.
another one of your
Thanks,
books.
thanks.
Yeah, that's. It's also too like. At some point, like gravity would inverse. I know, like, and like you'd be like,
Weird. I
"Whoa."
would like to experience that.
There's actually
Just starts like sucking you in,
You
or
get
what?
queasy and you
Have
like
you seen?
throw up?
Have you seen? I think it's. Oh, it's in when they do the remake of. Oh my God. What's the movie they did with Arnold and Voluptuous? Fucking, and it's like
Total Recall?
Total Recall. So in
Oh.
the remake of Total Recall, they have a thing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that shits you.
Oh, I haven't seen
it's-
it.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
you're on a thing,
yeah.
and like, you go to the other side of the Earth, but
Whoa.
like through the
Yeah,
Earth.
yeah, I
It's
remember
not
that.
teleporting, but it's pretty
No,
much.
but you go through. It's like you shoot you down, and like gravity sucks you down, and then at some point, like the gravity flips.
Oh, I like that.
And then like, and then, like, it's pretty
yeah.
cool.
So it's a way
That's
to
pretty
travel
cool.
to Japan in
essence, yeah,
in an
you have-
hour.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
even
yeah.
I think even the new movie, the remake, had that.
That's
with,
what I'm saying. It was the remake.
Colin-
No, it wasn't the old one. The old one was
No, it
Mars.
the
wasn't
old one
old-
didn't have that.
No,
Oh,
it was
okay,
Mars.
so it was the new
remake.
one. Okay, yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know it's just eyeballs. Dude, I'm like, dude, the old one
And
was
the, and the triple titty girl.
Oh, yes.
I love that girl. God, man, my
Dude,
unicorn. It's
I
my
want
unicorn.
to watch Total
Triple titty.
Recall original again. It's so good.
That's what your coin should be called. Triple titty.
Triple titty,
Triple titty coin.
triple titty coin.
Are there
Try
any-
tit.
That's not a real thing, right?
No, it's not a real
Yeah,
thing.
I'm just checking.
It's like little Google incognito mode later.
I'm asking for somebody else.
You should call it try tit for tat.
Asking for a
Try
friend.
tip.
Try tit for tat.
It's like a steak.
No, but I came up. Obviously, I still believe in the science for sure. But what if there was, like, not advanced, but like maybe an ancient civilization before that had like lived in caves underground and like
I can see that.
survived, and then maybe that stirred the lore and like people that saw that there was people coming out of the ground or some shit. Like, I don't know. Maybe like there was some ancient civilization that happened to like not.
Maybe there was an apocalyptic event,
And they were forced
and they
underground.
forced to go underground. Necessity, like they got to figure out the caves.
Yeah, like
and
an
they-
ice age happens. We're
Yes.
like, fuck this.
And then, like, what the story, the myth just kind of perpetuates itself for hundreds of years.
Yeah, maybe.
Fuck you, man.
It's like, oh, and they just fucking they're tweeting it out.
They developed Twitter down there.
That's actually where the internet started.
I
Like,
know,
that's where it got
right?
invented.
I know Al Gore was down there fucking creating the internet. These fucking
Damn, I
guys.
love it.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's
Total bullshit.
I think it's malarkey.
Bullshit.
I'm joke. I'm making jokes, but I think I think you're more right. Whether or not it's a metal ball spinning, etc. I don't know. I don't know the science on it.
No,
That's
but
all
when I
I'm
say
saying.
ball of metal, I don't mean like a solid ball.
Yeah.
I mean like it's just like molten metal.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's molten metal, and it's like just
what I-
surging, and it's just
what I
rotating.
know or what I
And
can
it's round and
observe.
cylindrical and
No, it's not a ball. It's a molten. It's a molten fucking core. The core of ours is molten.
What I do know
not
is
like
that
solid.
is that
It's just
the
like-
next level of Earth has got to be some sort of extreme heat, and
the
otherwise,
next
why-
level. What do you mean by that? Like
under us.
Oh, like,
yeah. Okay.
Because otherwise, how do we have volcanoes? How do we have
Yeah.
that?
Where is it
stuff?
coming
Where it's
from?
coming from? Yeah, exactly. So there must be
It's coming from the utopia.
at least one sphere or one
Is like,
ball must be fucking hotter than
and maybe if you get
We
past
can-
that, you get
maybe.
you get through that, and
Yeah.
then they're like,
maybe there's like antimanium or whatever it is.
Adamantium?
Adamantium like underneath.
or
it. Who knows?
which is now called vibranium.
Yeah.
You know they
Oh,
did they did that
Wakanda.
because-
Wakanda's down there.
Yeah, right. That's Wakanda. They're like, it's like all of it's just like a weird like force screen, and you're like, yeah, see, this is the real world.
So I don't know. I don't subscribe to any of it.
Yeah.
I think it's.
I mean, if anyone has any
Sorry,
more
y'all.
substantial information that could possibly lead us in
But
a
the
different
good news
direction,
is we got to the bottom of it.
that it's fake.
Yeah.
Solved.
To the bottom of it. Yeah, we solved
The
it.
old
Yeah.
TCP stamp
Yeah.
of approval
There you
on
go.
that
Now,
one.
So
now
this
you
is
know
like
a little bit about it.
probably number 3 that we all agree. Third episode, maybe.
No,
4?
we're
Maybe
not like 10.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I mean,
I don't know about that.
Maryland. We
Yeah,
got fucking
Maryland.
MLK.
Yeah.
We got fucking Loch Ness. We got. Well,
I think you were a little.
no, I think you were a little. You guys were a little gay.
I think you were the one that was
Yeah.
like. I mean, I was really sold on the elephants.
Oh,
After
yeah,
I seen that
yeah,
picture,
yeah.
I was like, elephant,
Yeah, that was a good
100%.
one. That was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got a few.
We should keep a tally. We'll have the.
Yeah.
We'll
We
have
should
our
keep a
Patreon.
tally, yeah.
we'll have a Patreon.
And I think we should. I want to create an animation that is like our stamp of solved. Like
Yeah.
once we solve,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like Tupac, like
Yeah.
solved.
Yeah.
Because we've solved quite a few.
Well, Tupac.
I
and
think,
Biggie.
I think there was like two. There's another
Biggie
one we
Oh.
too?
solved.
I mean, I still feel like I
I
solved.
gotta go back and listen to
and
that one.
I still feel like we solved Maryland.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that was,
And I think
that
we
was
solved.
good.
I think we solved. Well, I think I solved.
I'm already not.
Kilgallen.
Oh,
I think I
Yeah.
solved it.
really?
What was that?
Dorothy Kilgallen.
What about Moxley?
Martha Moxley?
Oh.
I mean the tree jerker.
Solid one.
I mean, that might be my favorite episode.
I have to do a follow up on that one.
I know, right? Where is the tree jerker now? Like,
Yes.
let's find this guy.
Let's do it.
I want to interview him on the street. Like, how many times did you jerk off in that tree?
Dude's probably like in Memphis,
he's like a used car salesman. He's like,
living life.
Doing interviews like the Hawk Tuah girl.
I know. He's
in
like,
Nashville.
yeah, he was the one who interviewed him. What's the best move? If you were trying to make me go crazy, what would you do to me?
But there you go. That's Hollow Earth. We'll catch you guys next time on another episode of the Conspiracy Podcast.
Yeah, we love you guys. Night and night.